Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Peculiar Collection. And so for today's video, I'm going to be doing a long-awaited, completed journal collection for you guys. I actually been trying to get this video out for you guys a month ago, but on my phone it wouldn't process on my computer, and it wasn't uploading to YouTube. For some reason, the video is too long or something. It just wasn't working, and I tried so hard a whole month ago, but it's not doing so well and it's not working. So I decided I'm just gonna film it on my computer with my second webcam so I can use a little bit better quality ish. Just bear with me. But anyways, let's get started with the video. I am gonna do this video in chronicle order. So I'm gonna start from the very first journal I started to the very last journal I completed, and I'm also gonna show you my current journal. I'm not going to show you any of these journals because these are my blank journals, and there is a video on this previously, so please go look at that video to see my blank journals. So let's get started. So the very first journal that I have, I probably had more journals than this in the past, but I don't know where they went, why I got rid of them. I regretted it now because I could look back at my elementary school life and stuff. I used to call this a diary. I never called this a journal. I got this one at Claire's a long time ago because, well, I just wanted to. This was like my life because I'm French, and one of my friends had this kind of dog, but all in black instead of any white in him. So I just got that at the time. This one does have a lock, but I took the lock off of it. I didn't like it. It's also dirty and it's falling apart as I'm looking at it. I started this journal, which is journal number 1, on April 22nd, 2013, and finished it October 28th, 2014. I was 14, I think 14, 15 in this journal. I could be wrong. I could have just been, no, I think I was only 14 in this journal. I can't show you like everything in here, but I can show you like a little bit. There is Justin Bieber stickers and some writing. I do have a flip through of most of my journals on the channel, so if any of these that you want to see, please check to see if there's any flip throughs. If there's no flip throughs of any of these journals, either they're too personal and I don't want to show them, or I just haven't got around to it. So yeah, there is more Justin Bieber stickers in here that I can show you. The reason for Justin Bieber stickers and other stickers is Justin Bieber stickers, I got them on sale back in the day, and I thought if I had Justin Bieber stickers or pretend to like Justin Bieber, I'll be popular. He wasn't really my favorite band because I don't like those cheesy type of bands that I saw on Disney that much. So he was one of those cheesy I'm a girly boy band. So I was never into those kind of people. So Justin Bieber was one of them. I just thought I'll be popular. I also do have this right here, which is my, what is it? My music playlist of music I wanted to add into the iPod, and more stickers so I can read what these stickers say. These are like some of the stickers you put in scrapbooks. It says family tradition, special occasion, our home, share, cherish, generosity, happy times, love, best friend, together forever, runs in the family. Family are like fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts. Call it clan, call it network, call it troop, call it family, whatever you call it, whoever you are, you need one. I have a bunch of lovers in here and boy stuff that I will not show you, so I'm not going to go into that. But all I got to say, with this journal right here, you can kind of tell the difference between the pages, because the pages that I've actually used, if I could show you, I don't know if you guys can really see, it's all like colorful, and then the pages I didn't use stayed white. I don't know why that happened, because it's not like I wrote on the side of the journal. It's really weird, and I didn't really use up this full journal, and this journal has like kind of a warmth kind of texture to it, because what happened is I would crumble up the whole paper. This whole book was crumbled up because I wanted it to be big, bulky, look like I used it. So I crumbled up each individual paper. And years later, the paper just went flat again, but with a little bit of warmth. So that's journal number 1. And that was in my high school year. So my very first year of high school, I was 15. People think I would have been 13. No, I was 14, I mean. People think when I started high school, I would have been 13 starting high school. In grade 9, no. I was actually a grade older. Because my birthday's in February. So I was actually 14 when I started. And a lot of people think, no, I should have been 13. Then this is my second journal. This journal I've used a lot. I got this one at Hallmark, and I haven't been able to see this one again from Hallmark. I actually had a couple of one journal or 2 journals before I used this one, but I got rid of them, and I added everything that I wrote in those journals. I rewrote them back in this journal. This journal also supposed to have a little rubber band, but I did cut that off as the rubber band was stretching so much I felt like it was gonna fall off anyway, so I did take it off. I like the Mickey, but it's all warped here. The back has a bunch of dots on it from my other journal that has the the clip, the lock on it. So it does have all this dots, which is really scary to me to know that it looks like that now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's all the chewed up marks from that other journal. In here, I started this journal November 15th, 2014 to May 20th, 2017. I was 15, 16, and 17 in this journal. So most of my writing is like this. I started off with just writing everything from my other journal and just rewriting them back in this journal. I used to call this one, I think I called this one a journal. My very first one I called a diary. This is the first time I called it journal and not diary. So around 2016 is when I started using this journal and really starting to add stickers. I never really added much stickers to this other than I did put pictures in here and stuff that I can't show you. There are some pictures I can show you. I started making collages in here. And I started adding some really pretty pictures, as you can see in here. Stuff like that. I'm not going to do a whole depth flip through, as I have a bunch of them on my YouTube channel, so go check those out. We do have, this in here, which is a card from one of my exes. There's a lot in here. Also, when I first started college, I was accepted to college was in this journal. So this isn't my journal, my last high school journal. This is literally just one of the journals of me really adventuring my last years of high school, knowing I'm going to start college, stuff like that. I did do a lot in this journal. I added pictures. I added small art projects that I found. Lots of stuff I added in this journal, and I think I did a journal flip through of this. If not, then I'm going to probably do one, but I'm pretty sure I did one, so go check that out. This is the only journal I'm able to finish till the very, very, very end of the journal. The last page, I didn't want to add a journal entry on the last page. It was the last page, so I decided to write this. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different. And I thought that was a really good quote, because if you think about it, this journal, I thought life didn't change. But now that I'm 25 right now, reading this journal from when I was 14, 15, and 16, my life is so much different than when I wrote this. And it's so funny. And I thought that was the best way to end a journal, was ending it with that quote, knowing that years later I would actually believe in that quote. I would actually think that quote actually meant something. And it does, because it literally, my life's changed so much since I wrote this journal. And I haven't been able to find this journal again at Hallmark. And I really wish, because that Hallmark journal was my favorite. But I haven't been able to find another one of those, so it's kind of sad. Then I got another one. This is another one from Hallmark. This is journal number 3, 2017. I think I did a flip through of this. If not, then there's probably reasons. I know there's a lot of like personal stuff in here, so I won't be showing you everything in here. But listen to this. Carefully listen. This is so weird. This is journal number 3. But listen to what's weird. When I started and when I ended the journal, something is very the same, and it's so mind-blowing to me that that's how I ended my journal. So I started this one, May 21st, 2017, finished it October 21st, 2017. So in May and in October, I both started and ended on the 21st, and I found it so weird that that's how I ended and started my journal. I also said my age, I was 19 in this journal. I didn't do About Me page yet. I just wrote all my ages in each journal. This is where I first started to do cover pages for each month. So each month I did a cover page in these journals. Let me see if I can find another cover page in here to show you guys. See? I start like cover pages in each journal. Yada, yada, yada. This one is my favorite journal. Just give me a second. My eyes are starting to water for some reason. Ooh, let me just wipe that off. I don't know why my eyes are watering. It's not like I'm crying. It's just literally my eyes start watering and it burns. I do have a lot of stuff to do with an ex, so I won't be showing you too much information about him, but I did go and get a couple of stuff because I like my Disney, so I showed off my Disney collection. This is the first time I ever went to Niagara Falls for like a holiday. So with my dad, we went to Niagara Falls, so I got a picture of the falls. Also, I got these 2 things at little arcade, and this was my prize. I picked them out. I got to pick a toy or whatever. I picked these. I still own these too. I was gonna give them to my Nana on my mom's side, but she passed away, so I kept them. That's what I literally got them for, was for her. Because I knew she was sick, but I didn't know, like, she was that sick. Like, she was going to recover and everything. Because, like, she just had a heart attack once, and apparently she had it again, so that's what killed her. Also, the food we got, like, a dessert, and then I got some Italian food for dinner. I love Italian food. I'm a big Italian food fan. And there is some other stuff in here. I did talk about my Nana passing away, and we went to a funeral of life. Instead of going to a funeral, we had a celebration of life. I've never, and I'm going to say right now, I've never been to an actual funeral. I've only been to a celebration of life, but I've never been to a funeral. I would show you the pictures of me and everything. I hate my picture in there, but I used to wear my hair up all the time like that, and my hair is long. But I'm not going to show you due to the fact that I had a picture of my sister and my mom, and I normally don't have them on the internet without, like, you know, permission or feel comfortable, because, you know, I gotta keep their privacy. My mom doesn't like me on camera anyways. This one, I had a breakup happen in this journal, so I never actually did finish this. I got this one at the dollar store. I haven't been able to see this since, and I don't care to see this again, because I will probably never use it again, because it was just kind of small, with a lot of pages. I don't know. The vibes were cute, but I was very depressed when I started this one, so I don't think this one was the right one for me. And also, my sister ripped, like, a page out of this on me. This one I started October 22nd, 2017, and finished this one on January 12th, 2018. I was still 19 in this journal. The very first page, I wrote, like, a little quote, and one of my exes does say, or did, because I don't talk to him anymore, that this was his quote. But actually, I made this quote, and I came up with it. Maybe it's on the internet or something, but I wrote this in there. And it said, live life to the fullest. Like, today is going to be your last day. And that was, like, my very first one. I also wrote I was going to do some scheduling like videos. I wrote so small in here, and I did some pictures and stuff that I can't show you like a lot in here because this one was a personal journal. There was a lot in here. There's even like real like actual pictures in here of people that I don't want to show. But like something like this. I like this. This one I was full on in college in. So I was in college in this one fully. And then this journal here that I've already showed you. The one before that, I actually was in high school, ended high school, then started college. Because I took really long time to finish that journal. I was going through a lot, so I never did finish it right away. The one thing I don't like about this journal, oh, this is a really fancy creative cover page for December. I like how glittery it is. But the one thing I don't like about this journal, and I didn't know how I was going to do it at the time, is it has blackout pages randomly in the middle of the journals. So there's like a couple of like flipped out black pages. And I just didn't know at the time how I was going to do it. Because I don't have any markers and anything I can write with it. And I didn't know how I was going to make it all fancy and adding pictures in it and stuff. Like now, like if I had a blackout page, I could probably like go out and buy some stuff for it. Like some white pen or marker or something that's white and just write in it. But I still wouldn't get blackout. It's not really my favorite. And this is also a hate it journal. Because I did get broken up in it. Stopped journaling for a while. Then decided, you know what? I'm just going to start a new journal. So I never did complete this journal here. It was a love and hate journal. And it was also a very dark time. So once I got to this journal, I did kind of stop journaling for a while. And then when I did pick up journaling again, I was in another relationship. Or I kind of started going to another relationship in this journal. This one is supposed to say the journey is the destination, but it's starting to come apart, and the arrow's starting to come apart as well. This one I got at Indigo Chapter, so it's an Indigo Chapter journal. I got this for only $10, and I can see why it's $10. It's not the best journal. I did start this one February 1st, 2018, and finished it May 31st, 2018. So I was 20 years old when I started this journal. Also, the guy I dated, he also turned 20. I just wrote like a couple of things in the front journal that says like what happened. My cover page was not the best. I'll show you. Because I was not really as motivated to journal as I used to be. This is where I was kind of in a journaling slump. But I still didn't want to give up journaling. Because I just wanted to have the nostalgia of having a journal. Even though I was just not motivated. Like I tried to get motivated. I tried to do good, but I couldn't. So some of my stuff looked kind of crappy. Looked like I tried too hard. There's a lot of empty pages and like some music I was listening to. Empty pages. Drawing of some milkshake I was drinking. And some spaghetti because I love biscotti and meatballs. Like they're my favorite. Like a lot of crappy artwork and stuff that I can't show you. I did do some art in here. So I'll show you some drawings, and that's probably it. Because I do have a flip through of this one, I know for sure. So I'll show you only a couple that I can show you. So I have this one right here, which is Mickey and Minnie. I also have Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and then the quote, Ohana means family, means nobody's left behind or forgotten. We might have some others in here. Also, a art studio that I used to work at. I can't show you because then you'll know where I worked at, or then that gives you kind of an idea where I live. So I'm not going to show you that. I also did this one, which is the mermaid. I'm not the best of drawing, So it kind of looks bad. I also did this one right here. It says here, if your boyfriend never looks like this, then you have a girlfriend. Basically, I was talking about the hands. So if their hands don't look dirty, messy, look like they did a hard work, you have a girlfriend. So it was like kind of like a joke or something like that. And that's basically it. I did write a song in here that I'm not going to show you guys. It's called I Found You. Mother's Day happened. I also went to my very first concert in this journal, which was Luke Bryan, and I was excited. I never wrote about it, and I'm kind of hating that I wish I was motivated as much as I am now back then, because I was motivated. Then I got unmotivated because of how like stressed out I was with college and everything. I was very unmotivated. Now I got to the point where I'm so motivated in journaling. But yes, I do take breaks. It's okay. But I don't take as long, and I make sure that every journal I'm using kind of looks good now. But I was so stressed out that none of the stuff looked good. I wish, because I could put tickets. Actually, no, that's a lie. I don't have any tickets of Luke Bryan because it was digital, but I could have, like, put something Luke Bryan-wise in there, make, like, a little collage. Something to say I went to that concert and make it look pretty. Sorry for my foot. My foot's falling asleep, so I need to put it up there. We also got into this journal here. This is journal number 6. Started this one in 2018 still. So this journal, I started, it says here I started June 1st, 2018 and finished this September 19th, 2018. I was 20 years old in this journal. I didn't really finish this journal at all. I hated it, to be honest. I don't like looking at this journal because it does give bad vibes because I know exactly all the stuff that happened. Like, I don't feel like I lived in it anymore. So it's not that bad. I feel like I lived it yesterday. It doesn't feel like that anymore. It just feels like that was maybe a scary memory at this point. And I'm kind of glad it feels like a memory and not like something I lived because that would be way too traumatizing. But, like, yeah, I was never motivated in this journal at all. And this is a really pretty journal. I got this one at Hallmark as well. And I'm so sad that this pretty journal couldn't look pretty. I also wrote really small. For some reason, I had this habit of writing small. I put pictures in here and stuff, but I'm not showing you guys any of the pictures or nothing because it is personal. Well, actually, I can show you some pictures, like these, because this is me. But, like, I'm talking about pictures of other people and stuff. I think I also have a picture in here when I met my stepsister on my dad's side. I looked horrible, let's just say. I looked horrible, and she looked pretty. I looked like I got hit with a light socket. My outfit was good. That's all I can say. But my hair, no, I didn't know what I was doing with my hair. I also have a receipt for like a necklace I got for an ex. Ice cream, stuff like that I was talking about. This one is not even a good page, but it's supposed to be the very first fight that Logan Paul and Jake Paul and Deji and KSI did. I'm not a huge fan of them. And the reason I was only watching because an ex was a huge fan. He bought the tickets online, and you had to watch it on TV on a certain thing on TV if you bought the tickets. It was the very first fight they ever done. And that was on October 25th, 2018. Let's just say, it's not a spoiler, Logan Paul didn't win that one, KSI did. Jake Paul won, and KSI won, basically. But I'm not a big fan of them, so it was like I never even finished his writing. Other than I was not feeling good, my ex was fighting with me, stuff like that. This journal, I just don't want to go through it anymore because it's a vibe. Like, any of my journals, if I died or if something happened, I can only save a certain amount of journals. This is not one of them I'll be saving. To be honest, I do not want to save this journal, but I really want to save like my very first couple of journals maybe. But this is definitely not one of the journals I want to save. Same with this. I don't think I want to save that one too, because the same reason as the other journal, just bad vibes. This one here, I got at Chapters Indigo. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It was in 2018, so this is volume number 7. But it started warping. I don't know if you could tell. This is a Peter Proper Press journal, and the sticker came off and it started warping here. It's like almost like someone just wrapped this in wrapping paper and then glued it down and made their own cover. That could be wrapping paper cover. We will never know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like just wrapping paper material. So I started this journal on October 1st, 2018, and finished this December 23rd, 2018. I was still 20 years old in this. My cover pages look very ugly because I was also not as motivated. I was going through a lot, but I still wanted to keep journaling. I also wrote really, really small in my journal. Kind of stupid, but I wrote really small. I kind of hated how small I wrote. Like, look at that. That's one small writing. But I did put some washi tape in here that I scented. So I got scented pumpkin washi tape in here that I got from Marshalls. But they stopped making scented washi tapes, and I'm so sad because those were like my fave. I didn't have enough money at the time, because if I did, I would have bought all of them. Like, I could buy all of them now if they bring them back, but back then I didn't have any money to buy them all, so it's kind of sad. I want to get those again. I only have those ones, and I have the strawberry ones. So like, I did keep some keepsakes in here, stuff like that. There's not really a lot in here that I like. Like, this cover page, I think, was a decent, okay cover page. Like, I just wasn't, like, motivated. I did put horoscopes in here, so if you want to pause and try to read your own horoscope, I guess, like, let me give you a second to pause and maybe zoom in or something. I don't know if you guys can read that. Let me zoom in myself. So you can pause and try to read your own horoscope. I don't know if you can, but you could try. That's basically it. Most of the other stuff is just nonsense. Didn't really write much in here. I also had a picture of my ex in here, and I was crying. It was like first time I ever seen him cry in my life. So it meant something to me, I guess. He wasn't crying like fighting crying. He was like a happy cry. So that's like my first time ever seen him cry. And let's just say that wasn't the last time. After that, I just like cries over cries, and it's like not even happy ones anymore. So this one is also from the dollar store, but my ex got me this one for an early Christmas present. Basically, he went to the dollar store when I was at home at his house and I was sick. He just went to the dollar store really quick. Comes back as I was laying down because I wasn't feeling good. I was gonna end up going home, but I didn't because I wasn't feeling that good to even get home. I stayed overnight at his house though. He got me this for early Christmas present. Like I said, this is volume number 8. It did have gold writing, but I peeled off the gold because it was already coming off. So now it just says the best years is yet to come in all white. It's supposed to have gold on top of it, but the gold. And it's kind of a squishy, kind of not squishy journal. Like, it's squishy, but like cardboard inside. This one I started January 17, 2019. Finished it April 17, 2019. I was 20, then I turned 21 in this journal. So 2021. Like, I can't show you my full name, but you can see this has all of my stickers in here that I like to put in here. So sometimes I put stickers in the front covers and sometimes I don't. I also have a love letter from my ex that he wrote to me, and this is what I did for every cover in this journal. In this journal, I just kept a simple cover, and I put washi tape on the side, so each one of those covers had washi tape on it. Like, I don't want to go through all the journals and show you everything, because there is so many flip-throughs on this channel, but you get the gist of this journal. Also, a picture of this cat in here. I still regret putting my grandma's card in here. The last card my grandma ever gave me, and it's the only card I ever have that's in a journal. I have every single one of her cards, but this one. This one is in a journal. And that's what I'm sad about, because I kept every single one of her cards, and they could have just kept it not in the journal. I also have, like, my Valentine's date that didn't go so well. There's just a lot of stuff in here, and I just don't want to get into detail. And with that, I don't think there's a flip through of this on my channel. And if there is, then there is. But if there isn't, there's a reason. There's a lot of, like, pictures and, like stuff that isn't so friendly in here. Also, another ex, my ex wrote in here as well. Think positive or something, I don't know. He wrote something in here. So I wasn't really motivated for this one. So with that, I never kept. This one I wasn't as motivated, but I did finish this one and got motivated. This one I'm pretty sure was my summary journal that I did. And it was a mermaid one. I got this one at the dollar store as well. Most of my journals you probably hear dollar store and stuff, because I don't care that it's dollar store. As long as it's a good journal and I like it, I don't care that it came from the dollar store. So I got this one. It does have grease stains and stuff. I carried most of my journals at the time everywhere with me. I don't do as much now because I don't go out. But when I did, I go out a lot and I went everywhere and I traveled everywhere. I went to appointments, schools, art places, just anywhere. And I would literally be writing at the bus stop too. That's how bad. Like, I needed to write things. In this journal, I kind of took a chunky break. Then I went back into rewriting. When I did rewrite, I kind of did daily. So I started this one. It says here, sorry, my nose got clogged up. I started this one on July 1st, 2019. I finished it October 31st, 2019. So I would have been 21 in this journal. I don't know why it doesn't say my age. This is the only journal that doesn't have my age written in it. So I might have to rewrite it in there so I can remember when I'm old. So I did a really ugly cover page. Like, I don't like it. I wasn't motivated in that cover page. I also did Canada Day because I'm Canadian. There is, on July 2nd, my grandma on my dad's side passed away. So I wrote about that. I can't show you because it does say full name. I also did this beautiful quote, and it says, "Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity." And I thought this is so cool, but I couldn't fit the whole word negativity, so it says nega and then tivity, like a little line here to show you. So, but I do think this is really pretty, and I like it. And then I did a heart between me and my ass. There's just a lot of stuff. I think I did a flip through of this one. If not, there's reasons for that again. But I'm pretty sure I covered a lot of the negativity stuff out. And I did a flip through because I really wanted to show you guys some stuff in here. This is the very first journal I ever started doing calendars in. Because I felt like I needed them. This was the summer. I was not in college in this journal. I think I finished college. I was still in college in this journal. Never mind, I just read. I was still in college. I also went to a wedding, but I can't show you the invitation. I put an invitation here. I went to a wedding, but there's pictures of people from the wedding, so I don't show you that. There's just a lot of stuff in here. I do like this, though. This is a leaf. I don't know if the leaf is molding now. I can't tell. But for the longest of time, this leaf looked very much the same. And it never looked any different. But now I'm thinking it's starting to change. Because it's like, I don't know. It does say, like, when you tape up words that have ink on the back, the ink kind of looks funky. And this quote that I put on the side, it says, "Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttered from the autumn tree." And then I have another quote in here. So I wrote these two quotes, and I'll tell you what they say. This one says, "Love, it doesn't have to be a dating thing. Love can be a best friend thing too." And then on the other side says, "Friends are medication for the wounded heart and vitamin for a hopeful soul." And there's basically like more stuff in there. Like I did a couple other stuff in here, but I'd only show you one more page in here. And that's this one. I feel like everybody needs to read this. It does say, "Life isn't waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain." And I love this quote to death. And I love how I did the quote, how I drew it, how everything. It just looks so nice. I also did a bunch of Poop family. Like I draw everybody as Poop characters. That was in my family. Don't know why. And there's like pictures and other stuff in here. But I'm pretty sure there is a flip through of this. So I will not be showing you everything on here. The video would just get so long if I did that. Then we move on. We got this one right here. This one I got on Amazon. It's a Moleskine journal that I got from Amazon. This is the Peter Pan Moleskine. I'm not a huge fan of Moleskines because of the paper quality. The paper's already bending in here and stuff. So I started this one. I don't know when I started this one. This one I do have an about me in here, so I can't show you that page. But it does say I started this one November 1st, 2019 to April 30th, 2020. So I was 21 and then I turned 22 as I was in this journal. So I can tell you a little bit. So apparently my favorite color, which is still true, is light green, light purple, and baby blue. My favorite animal is giraffe, tiger, and a monkey. I did calendars in here, but I won't show you them because they're personal. And this is how I did my November little front page right here. So this was for the cover page for November 2019. And I tried to draw Peter Pan in here, but he looked kind of ugly. I don't know. He looks like a cyclops, like about to have another eye in there. I don't know. He looks ugly. This is like one of my drawings. I did do a flip through of this one, so I'm not going to show you everything in here. You have to see that flip through that's on my channel. Some of these are personal, so I didn't show you everything in here. But yeah, this one was like a start of Coven journal. So the Coven started like around the end of 2019, but the beginning of 2020. That was basically in here is mostly updates and stuff. I never did fully finish this one. So, but I did do a lot in this one. This one, I was not motivated, never finished it, hate it to this day. This one was from Michael's Craft Store. My ex got me this, and that's not the reason I hate it. I hate it because I was never motivated, can never work in this journal. These type of journals don't motivate me that much. I have to be in a mood to motivate myself to really work in them. But this one says 2020 volume 11, so this is journal number 11. I started this one on May 1st, 2020. Don't know when I finished it because I kind of gave up. I was 22 years old when I was working in this journal. So I have a calendar here. This was my calendar. The last calendar I couldn't show you due to the fact it had a lot of personal like plans and stuff in that one. I also did do this one randomly with watercolor for some reason. It says see the beauty in everything. I don't know why it looks like blood smeared and like whatever. I don't know what the heck that show is supposed to be in there. I hate this journal, and like I don't think I did flip through it because there's not really much to show you. I did end up getting in contact back with my cousin that I haven't talked to in a long time. A YouTuber passed away in this journal. I just really wanted to do some personal stuff that I didn't get around. Stickers, washi tape. Randomly just drawing a bunch of fruits on a page because I wanted to draw fruit on a page. I never did finish this journal, as I can show you. There's still a lot of blank pages in here. So I never did finish. Trying to get this to go back in. It's kind of difficult. Doesn't want to listen. This one I got for Christmas one year. And I liked it. But I didn't use it that Christmas. I used it a year later. And this one is an Olaf journal. So I didn't use this during the Christmas time I got it. It's just been sitting there, so I started using it. Oops, sorry. I banged my computer. So I like Olaf. This cover can actually come off if I want to, but then you got the scratchiness of this, which actually matches, ironically matches a case I have. Like, not a pencil case, like a makeup bag. It matches exactly. If you took away Olaf, this background matches that makeup case. It's kind of funny. So in this one, I started this one. Okay, I can show you because, well, there's no name here because I started putting the name on the About Me page. This one is journal number 12. I started this one October 7, 2020. I finished it January 31st, 2021. There's a lot of writing in this one, so I can't really show you too much. There's still a lot of negativity going on. So a lot of like work. What else is in here? Like I did do some Halloween in here. I like this journal because I thought of like a winter fall journal. I thought fall going to winter because it does have the leaves of fall, but then like a snowman that reminds me of winter. There is pictures of family members in here. Some other stuff, but I can't show you because it does say where I live. I also did like this in here. Like Merry Christmas, stuff like that. Merry Christmas, season greetings. 2020. I randomly, with boards, I do a gingerbread house and a snowman. Because I was bored. We skip a lot of pages, and this was Christmas, and I have this just randomly in here because it's the tag from one of the outfits or one of the shirts I got. That was a Mickey Mouse, and I love a Mickey Mouse, so I had to put that in there. My New Year's Revolution page. There's a lot of stuff in here, like Roblox, stuff like that. Accounts, people I was hanging out with, things I was doing. Ooh, we got a rainbow page, and I like this one, and it says find your own rainbow. So I made this whole page based on just that saying. What else is in here? I know I had something. Oh, this is when my Peculiar Collection channel subscribers hit 100 138 subscribers on YouTube on January 8th, 2021. And I know we passed this one. I think we're like at 152 now, or 151. So we did pass that, like a pretty good amount of chunk. Because we're now bigger than what that channel used to be. And I did like every single house for Harry Potter. So like I did decorate this to match the houses. So we got Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and a Ravenclaw. Yeah, and there's other stuff in here too, but there is a flip through of this one, so go check that out. I also did a randomly draw pizza pockets. And this is how I was mad apparently at someone, but I drew like a little tiny pizza pocket. That was so funny. I still think I wrote small in this journal, but it's what it is. Now we move on to this journal here. I'm not going to flip through too much of this because the video will get long. We have this one I got from Michael's online. I don't think you can find this in the store, but I did find this one online. I don't know if you can anymore. So this was just a plain blue that said be kind, but I added all these stickers. I added like these three here that are kind of turning really ugly yucky color now, like a brown yucky color now, but they used to be just kind of grayish white. But these ones I got on Wish, so never again. And then I got this one that said make it happen for you, and it's like love, and then the cat with like strawberry, and then this thing. And what happened, I accidentally split the tape weirdly, so I had to just place it the way it was. And there's nothing on the back. I started this journal. This one I wrote really small as well, so there's a lot of writing in this one because like I was dealing with something. So I started this one on February 1st, 2021, which is my birthday month. Like my birthday is February 1st, so I started this on my birthday, February 1st, 2021. And I finished it March 22nd, 2021. So it only lasted me 2 months. I was 23 when I started this journal. My favorite color was mint green, baby blue, and light purple. My favorite animals are cat, dog, giraffe, monkey. I guess I took away a tiger. And I had a boyfriend in this one apparently. So this was like my calendar for that month. And my cover page. So I did write small, as you can see. And I also said happy 23rd birthday, and I wrote birthday in lockdown 2021 because we're still in lockdown when I did this page. I got some Michael's Craft stuff, so I just wanted to put there, my happy place. I love this. Not really like this, but like, you know, this is kind of weird that I did this, but I liked it. I guess it goes, I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-dee-die, and I go, live life. Like, I basically circled this like, you're not gonna die, you're gonna live life. Because everybody makes a song and they go like die or whatever. Like, no, we're not saying die, we're gonna live life. I drew a picture of a dick because it has to go with what I wrote. I'm not gonna tell you what I wrote because that's it. I got my new phone, which is iPhone 14, the one. No, I got my new phone back then. It was iPhone 13. No! 12. Why am I thinking 13? I never owned a 13 in my life. But I got the iPhone 12 at the time. So in this journal, I got the 12. I do have the 14 now, but back then, I guess it was my 12 journal. Yeah, the 12, iPhone 12. Valentine, there's a lot of like writing I did in this one. And then near the end, I didn't finish it. But I did write a lot in here. But I can't show you everything. Also, what happened in this journal, and I'm pretty sure it's this journal. My mom went into hospital due to not breathing and stuff. So that was in here. I was watching my sister, and I was just counting the days. My mom will be home and be well again, so I can like live life with her again. Because I am a mama's girl, even though I don't talk to her or hang out with her as much. And then I just randomly just did this kind of page, which is kind of pretty. I'm pretty sure there is a flip through this, so I'm not showing everything. This one I ended up with a breakup. Got this one at the dollar store. I wish I put tape on this one because I didn't realize this kind of foil is starting to rub off. So I should have got tape and taped it so I could tape this maple leaf. But I thought this maple leaf would be so cool for Canada Day. I probably had this sitting in my room for a while and decided to use this on like the very first day of Canada Day. So this is journal number 15. I started this journal July 1st, 2020 and ended it August 31st, July 1st, 2021. I finished it August 31st, 2021. I was 23 in this journal. Oops, me banging my computer again with my knee. So I was 23 in this journal. So I can show you kind of a calendar, and yes, there is red bloody marks for tracking periods. Don't judge me. And this is my cover page. I did do a flip through of this, so go check it out. This is me and my dad. I can show you pictures of my dad. He's been in the public eye before. He's not afraid to be on camera or anything. I mean, my dad did like some kayaking. I love kayaking. I'll do that again. I'm very fast at kayaking, but I do get blisters from rowing it so much. So there's like a lot of pictures in here. I was a single gal in this one, so I was living my life. I'm still single right now, if anybody's wondering, but I kind of like it that way. I'm not really a big fan of like relationships as I used to think I was. I'm more likely, if I'm happy with myself, I'll be by myself. So I just wrote like a couple of things. There is a flip through, so I don't really want to go into it too much. Me talking about cheesies that were ketchup cheesies that looked like maple leaves. Like, I thought they were the tastiest things ever, and the first time I ever tried them. So that was like back in 2021. There's a lot of writing in here, and then eventually but I never fully finished the journal though. I left a couple of pages blank like I do in most of my journals. It's okay to leave a couple pages blank, but I don't leave a whole chunk blank. It might be like in 1, 2, or maybe a couple. I don't know. I was single in this one, figuring out what I'm doing. I was also playing Rec Room and having a good time. This is a note to myself kind of thing. I'll actually read this to you because this might be motivating for you. Note to self. You can't control how other people receive your energy. Anything you do or say gets filtered through the lenses of whatever personal shit they are going through at the moment. Which is not about you. Just keep doing your thing with as much intelligence, love as possible. The other one says, do not set aside your happiness. Do not wait to be happy in the future. The best time to be happy is always now. So that's basically all the stuff I did. I also did another quote, and it looks like this. So I might read, this will be the last one in this journal. And it says, life is like a rainbow. You need both the sun and rain to make it colors appear. And that's basically it. I did YouTube again. And this is when I hit 142 subscribers on this channel. I only dedicate my time on this channel in my journals. I don't really document my other channels because they're not high. I don't care too much. So basically any journaling stuff, I dedicate that channel on here. So I like to keep up to date. I also did a 23andMe DNA test. Funny enough, I was 23 at the time doing this DNA test. So I got to see like my inheritance, what I am and all that stuff, and I really liked it. So that's this journal. Then now we move on to this one. So it's broken up in that one. And I did 2 months in that journal, basically single. Then I moved on to this one. This is journal number 16. I started this one on September 1st, 2021 and finished it October 23rd, 2021. So I was 23 in this journal. Yep, it says I was 23. Fun facts about me. I don't have any. I have a whole page for fun facts, but I can't show you, and I don't have any of it on there. I can't show you because beside the All About Me page. But this is like my future log I was trying to do. I was trying to do like kind of bullet journaling, but kind of not. Because I didn't want to do full on bullet journaling. And this is my calendar. I did a couple of bill moments and like some spending tracking because I wanted to see what I was spending my money on. I did a music playlist, but I never wrote any music in there. That kind of sucks. I made such a hard time and never even wrote any in there. This reminds me of Wonder Bread, the plastic stuff. You know the plastic, and you buy Wonder Bread and it comes in that like plastic like little like, I don't know how to explain that. The little like packaging. It makes me think of Wonder Bread packaging. Every time I look at this, I think of Wonder Bread packaging. So I did a lot in this journal. I do have pictures in this journal as well that are kept in the back of me and an ex. Because I started dating, or I met this person while I was working in this journal. Then I started dating him, and I kind of said what I was doing or what I did with him, but I never wrote too much detail about him because I was so much into the relationship. I wasn't into the writing in this one. So this one is when I just got into a relationship with someone. I know it's kind of fast. I kind of wanted to be friends first, but that didn't work out because I was afraid he was going to leave me and will never talk to me again because I'm taking too long. Because I had people tell me I take too long in getting into a relationship that they didn't want to pursue a relationship. Let's just say he's one of the good ones, even though that did happen. This one I also started after. This one's number 17. And I did put these stickers, like Christmas time was coming around. I said, make your own magic. This one I can't show you, but I can say I started this November 1st, 2021, and ended it December 2nd, 2021. This one is about an ex that I got into a relationship with. My last ex, to be honest. I was 23. And my favorite Netflix show? Nothing. My favorite color? Nothing. Animals? Nothing. I didn't put anything in here. Like, I can't show you at all this journal because it has a lot of pictures of him. And I know 100% he would probably not be happy if I showed any of these pictures on the social media without his permission. And the fact that me and him broke up, and I want to respect his privacy and not post anything without his permission. And since we don't talk, I don't have his permission. So I don't want to post any of it, even though he was one of the good ones. I don't hate that we left. I feel like maybe it was meant to happen, and I'm kind of not regretting it. Not that I hate the person. Obviously, no. But I just don't regret it. He did write, like, some stuff about me in here. Like, he would take my journal and write stuff about me as I'm reading this now. And the stuff he wrote isn't like the stuff that's happening now. But you know, it's not like I regret this relationship or anything. I was just so confused of me and my life that I think I didn't really need a relationship, to be honest. So since the breakup with him, I decided I'll work on myself, make myself happy, do things for myself. He basically was the person that made me realize I needed all this. So in a way, I thank him. And I'm not showing you this journal because I respect his privacy. This one I got at Marshall's. So yeah, this one was a Marshall's journal. Also, I got this one at Marshall's, but I didn't say this one too. My bad. This one was at Indigo Chapters. And I didn't buy this, my ex did. While we were together, and still dating, my last ex. And I decorated this because we were dating and I thought best things are going to happen. Which, in a way, it still did. Even though we weren't together. I started this one after the breakup, to be honest. Because I didn't want to finish this journal, and I couldn't finish this journal, so I had to move on. Just, to try to, do everything new again. So I started this blue journal, and I did show on YouTube, so there is a flip through. I started this one December 7th, 2021, and finished it January 29, 2022. So I was still 23 in this journal. But I liked it. So I did do About Me page, which I put, favorite color is light blue, light green, mint green blue, which is like teal color, but I didn't know that what it was called time. Hobbies are journaling, crafts, cuddling. Cuddling? I'm single in this journal. Well, apparently I really like cuddles, though. I was 23 in this journal. Fun facts about me, I don't have any in here. I also did a cover page here. I'm making sure that you guys didn't see any of the important information. But I do have this. This was my cover page. I did go for a hike and I wrote it. And it was the last thing I think I told my ex. I don't know why, but I really wanted to tell him that I felt good about my hike. So I told him. He blocked me. But he did say I'm doing a good job. That didn't stop my hiking love. That was the beginning of me realizing hikes makes me think better, clearly, and makes me feel more happier. So since then, I've been hiking with a friend. Haven't hiked in a while, but I might find more hiking people. I just like talking, listening to music, and walking. I have to listen to music and talk to someone because it's really fun. Just walking, it's boring to me. There's a lot of stuff in here that I can't show and will not show. But, I also had a cat that passed away and I wrote about it in here. There's a lot of stuff in here, but I don't want to take too long in flip throughing the journal due to the fact that, this video is already really long, so I'm trying to speed it up. I'm trying to find that page. So I also did this page, which I liked. So I try to do what's it called? A bullet journal kind of style, but kind of not. It's basically more journaling. This is a dotted journal that I got from, I'll show you the back of what it says. This is the kind of journal that it is from Chapters I got it from. And then it's dotted. I don't know if you can see it that well. Look term, I think. if I'm saying it right. Now we got this one right here. This is journal number 19. So I started this one February 1st, 2022, and ended it March 21st, 2022. Journal number 19. I was 24 in this journal. This is the cover page for February. It says, if you do something out of dull, will depend you, but if you do something out of love, it will energize you. I'm gonna despise you, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I can't really see without my glasses on. And then this is my calendar. Oh, I also did a music playlist if you guys want to pause and see what music I was listening to back then. This is some of the music I was listening to. I still had 2 musics to really put in there, but this is some of the music. So if anybody wanted to pause and read what the music I was listening to, you guys can. The very first time I heard, where is it? I can't find it. What was it called? Is it even in here? Hurt. Hurt reminded me of my breakup, so I wrote Hurt in there because that was like the first time I listened to Hurt. And the first time it came out too, I was like, I just got broken up and now there's a song coming out about me. I started doing quotes, so each page had quotes in this. There's a lot I did in here. And I also made a flip through of this journal. So I would recommend to go check the flip through of this journal. Then we got on to this journal right here. And this one I got off of Amazon again. And it is a Clever Fox journal. The dotted journal that people like to use for bullet journaling and stuff. But I've used it for daily journaling because, you know, I like to use some dotted journals in daily journaling as well. But I don't like to mix. I don't like to do separately bullet journaling. I like to put some bullet journaling stuff in my daily journal. Because I don't do a lot of bullet journaling to even have a separate journal. So just put it all in one journal. So I started this one. This is journal number 20th. I started this one April 1st, 2022. I finished it May 27, 2022. So I was still 24 in this. I also had school. So my favorite Disney movie was Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Songs, Disney Plus shows, and Netflix. I don't have anything. Favorite color is still blue, light green, purple, mint green. Favorite animals: cat, small dogs, monkey, and giraffe. Hobbies are journaling, cuddling, crafts, at-home workouts, Disney / Rainbow High collection. This was my cover page for April. And this is my calendar. There's a lot of stuff I did in this, but I've also done a flip through, so please go check out the flip through for that. So as you can see, I did a lot in here. And I went on a lot of hikes. So for that, because I went on a lot of hikes, I made my cover page for May a hiking theme cover page, if I can find it. There we go. So we did a kind of nature hiking theme. It said, walk in nature, walks the soul back home. And then this is like a hiking path with like trees, forest, or whatever in the back. So yeah, that's what I did in this one. I love all of the little stuff on it. I love it. The only thing I don't like is this warmth. Kind of goes like curvy. If you don't like curvy, I would recommend that. Then we got this one I never did finish. But it is a Star Wars journal. Lego Star Wars. Because I was binge watching The Mandalorian. So I wanted to use this journal that I got from EB Games. So this is journal number 21. I started this one on June 1st, 2022. Still 24 in this journal. There is not a lot of stuff I did in here. I did do some Mandalorian drawing in here. I did when one choose to walk the way of the Mandalorian, you are both hunter and prey. And then bunch of stuff about the Groot character, I guess. Yeah. This one is a big one I got from the dollar store. I didn't really finish this. I was actually going to save this to do this during Pride Month, but I never did because I decided I'll just do it because I never know when I'll get around. Because I don't want to do 2 months and all of a sudden that month being Pride Month being here. I don't know. I wanted to do Pride Month, but I just didn't. I couldn't wait long enough. And then I added some stickers in here in the front cover as well. So I have like, how rare and beautiful you are. You are one of a kind, and don't forget it. Your future looks brighter. See the positivity, not the problem. Give thanks and dream big that you can't even see down there. I started this one September 1st, 2022. Still 24 years old in this journal. Talked about an ex in here. There's not really much I did in this journal. I also had a funeral that I didn't go to. I didn't go to the funeral because I had to watch my sister, so my mom can go. My sister has a disability, so there's not like a lot of writing, but I did do some writings in here, as you can see, but not a lot. Like, there'll be pages that are like this, because there's a lot of paper to this, so it's hard for me to really write the full pages, and it was like big and stuff. And then after like New Year's, I just never did finish this, so I just moved on. And for that, I moved on to this bad boy right here. Let's put this one back if I can. So I moved on. Oh. There we go. That was breaking off. But we moved on to this bad boy right here. I had to tape it because the words were starting to fade. And from the previous last dollar store journal, I'm not making the same mistake again. So I just taped it over. I liked it. This is journal number 23. I started this one January 1st, 2023 and finished it April 30th, 2023. So it did take me a while to do this one, to finish it, but I liked it when I did finish it. And I was glad that I didn't decide after 2 months in this journal, let's go move on. Because if I wasn't motivated, I was glad I took that break. I did also put like peaches in here. So I can remember back in the day, peaches was a big thing. Even though it's relevant right now because this journal is like not that old. Also, my cute dog passed away and I wrote about it in this journal. There's a lot of things that happened in this journal for me. I made some friends, talked to people, did some fun stuff. You know, I also try to draw a sunflower. I actually can draw a sunflower better than this, and I have done it. But in this journal, I decided to draw it like this and look like the sun. And this is advice from a sunflower. And that is this journal, and that was my last completed journal. So I want to show you the last thing before I head off, and that is this journal. This is my current journal that I'm working on. Journal number 24. So this is what I'm currently working on. I got this one at Michael's craft store, and it is a dotted journal, but I'm loving it, and I'm still currently working on this one. So yeah, well, that's all for today. I hope you like seeing my completed journal collection, and I'll see you guys next time with another video for you. So bye!